Listen, packing lunch for your kids every single day is something that can quickly become monotonous and a little overwhelming, especially when you're dealing with some picky eaters.
And we know it's important to provide them with a balanced school lunch that is nutritious and something they'll actually eat and then fast enough to put together in minutes.
So this morning we are bringing you some delicious lunch hacks that your kids are sure to enjoy. Back with us this morning is nutrition expert Diana Richardson and Maisha Lane to talk about some easy, healthy snacks. Ladies, I have to ask, what was your favorite school lunch growing up?
Well, mine's growing up was also the pizza.
There
Every
you go.
Tuesday, I used to look forward to coming to school and getting the pizza as well.
So good. What about you?
Mine was the pizza as well, but the lunch pizza.
The lunch
the
pizza.
rectangular lunch pizza.
Y'all. When I found out, I was like, why? I feel like pizza in general should just be in a square. It just tastes better in a square shape. I don't know why, but it just does.
Well, there is no pizza on this. We are talking about healthy snacks this morning. So what is going on? What do we have here? There's a lot going on.
Yes, we do have a lot going on. So what you should include for a balanced lunch is to try to incorporate as many of the MyPlate components as possible.
Okay.
There are 5 groups in the MyPlate, and focusing on whole grains, because whole grains will fill you up and keep you full longer.
Okay.
Lean protein and low sugar.
All right, low sugar. All right, what are some low sugar options that kids are actually going to eat? That's the thing, okay? Because you know they want to reach for those quick, easy snacks, but a lot of times they're packed full of sugar.
They are. So my tip to parents is to read the nutrition facts label.
Okay.
So we have, this is a cinnamon apple wrap and roll. It's a whole wheat tortilla, so you're getting your whole grain. There's apples and yogurt and a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of sugar in there. So that's make ahead, and that would be a leftover.
So do you think it's like important to really like meal prep for these parents?
It is important to meal prep, but if there isn't time to meal prep, you can always get things like trail mix.
Okay.
But again, it's always important to read the nutrition facts label because some trail mix is high in sodium, so you also want to watch out for that. And things that is high in sugar, because if it's high in sugar, it can make them have a high energy boost, but also make them crash in the middle of the day.
And then the parents have to deal with the crash, and we don't want that. All right, so this is something else I want to talk about. You're talking a lot about nutrition facts. For folks who just don't even really know how to read the labels, what should you be looking for when you are reading these labels?
Sure, when you first look at a nutrition facts label, you of course look at the calories, look at the fat content, because you know there's good fat and bad fat. We do need fat. It's important for brain function. It gives us energy, but we want to stay away from the saturated fat and the trans fat. So read the labels on fat. Also sodium. So one of the questions I ask the kids is, what's another word for sodium? And it takes them a minute, but they know it's salt.
Yeah.
And then added sugars. The nutrition facts label has changed in the last 5 or 6 years, and they do have a spot for added sugars. So you look for those added sugars. Yogurt is notorious for added sugars. So read those labels for sugar.
See, that was really good. That's why you got this whole plate out over here.
Yes.
This is such easy things that they can pack. I mean, what? Maybe it takes no more than 3 minutes? Look at all of these snacks here.
This is a nice little trail mix, a homemade trail mix. Y'all keep talking, I'm gonna keep eating.
That's the energy snack mix. We teach that in Choose Health, Food, Fun, and Fitness for 3rd through 5th grade. And their favorite in that is the shredded wheat. They like that sugary shredded wheat.
So you teach a lot of these classes, you know, for kids as well. So, you know, what is like the biggest takeaway when you are teaching these classes?
The biggest takeaway that the kids take is reading the nutrition facts label. So because a lot of them don't know anything about the nutrition facts label or how to read it. So they do like the fact that they get to understand like, oh, how many calories is in it, how much is fat, how much sugar is in it. So they do go home like, Mom, this has too much sugar in it, or this has too much sodium in it. This isn't too heavy. I shouldn't be eating this. So it is, you know, a good takeaway for them.
Yeah.
So
another part that they love is the tasting. So when we do teen cuisine, I always do an egg salad because they always like, no, I'm not trying that. They try it, they find that, oh, that's not so bad, and then they can go home and make it for their parent.
I love that. All right, so our big takeaways, we want to meal prep and read those nutrition facts, and we can make it a lot easier too by just getting some of these quick snacks that will be able to pack lunches and make it very easy for all of us. Thank you ladies so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.